Hi Earthlings, I'm Therese, and in this video I am going to teach you the 2-cup quantum jumping water method to manifest anything that you want overnight. Does it work? Yes. However, don't make this mistake I did. I used this trick last year and my manifestation had appeared and I didn't even know it because I made this big mistake. I will leave that whole story at the end of the video. But first, let's get into how you do the quantum jumping. Want to be richer? Download the map to Think Rich in the description below. Change your thoughts, change your reality. What do you need to do the 2-cup manifestation method? The great news is you probably have everything in your house right now. You need 2 cups. If there's going to be a little bit of meditation in this, so if you feel like setting the mood or the vibe, grab a candle. I'm a big mood setter. Then you need 2 sticky notes because we are going to be writing on each cup. And of course, you're going to need a pen to do the writing. And lastly, some water, preferably the kind that you can drink. Now that you have everything you need to quantum jump into a new reality, it's time to set the intention. Now, as you're setting the mood, you want to think about what you want to manifest. It has to be something you really want, and the way you do it is you pick the thing that you want to manifest, and then you check in and notice where you are in that manifestation. How do you currently feel about it? And it's easier if I show you on an example, and I'll tell you what I'm manifesting. I want to manifest that it's easy and effortless for me to find somebody to do my home renovations of expanding the doors in my house because they're so teeny. I mean, people must have been miniature in 1924 when this building was built. But where I am currently now is I am garbage bags full of fear that it's going to be hard, that it's going to be difficult, that it's going to be overwhelming, that it's going to be way out of my price range. So you want to do the exact same thing for yourself. Now, here's a caveat. Only can pick one thing to manifest at a time. Don't say I want to manifest a boyfriend and a dream house and a dream job and $1 million. It confuses the vibration. You want to manifest one thing at a time. And you're going to see later in this video how I was manifesting one thing at a time, just one thing. And you would think that would be so obvious and easy for me to see that it showed up. And it showed up. And I didn't even notice. It was literally in my house and I was still tapping my toe, wondering where my manifestation was. It sounds unbelievable, but you'll understand at the end. So once you decide you want to manifest, then you write it down on a piece of paper, and these are sticky notes, and you stick it to one to each cup. And when you're writing it, remember, feeling is the language of the universe. It is our feelings that attract our manifestation to us. So when you're writing, you want to feel your current reality. For me, it was all the fear, all the that. And when you're writing down the manifestation that you want, you're feeling the joy, the adventure that the living in the end of your manifestation holds. Once you got that, it's time to quantum jump. What we're first going to do is pour the water into our cup that has our current state of being. Mine has all my fears. Fear that it will be very difficult to get someone to do my home renovation job that I so desire to have done. So I pour the water into that cup. And I'm going to hold this cup of water and I'm just going to infuse it with my current state of being. So sit and meditate for 3 minutes on that. Okay, what I noticed that came up for me was there was a lot of longing and wanting and hoping and wishing. Do you hear the desperation? So I'm now happy to switch to my desired reality of easily finding someone who can do the contractor work at a cost under $4,500 with electrical work. Did you catch how specific that was? So you take the water from your old reality and pour it into your new reality. Then you meditate for 3 minutes, feeling the feelings that that new reality is yours now, that it exists now, and when you drink it, you are going to be attracting it with every fiber of your being. not creating it, attracting it, because every reality exists at all times. Then, very important, let it go, let it go, let it go. It is done, it is done. You don't have to do anything else. You are currently attracting that reality to you. All you have to do is look for it to show up. Now that sounds so simple and easy, right? I'm going to tell you the story how I did this whole manifestation. The results came true. I was about ready to film this video and tell you how the results did not come true. And I watched my last video. You can watch it here. And watching it, I realized I'd been living in the end of that manifestation for over 7 months. So if you've tried this before and you felt like it hasn't worked, you might be making this epic mistake. How can the results show up and you not even see them? This is my story of when I did the 2-cup quantum jumping method the first time. I forgot that my intention of the whole exercise was to manifest a place where me and my family could eat at a dinner table. You see, we had a coffee table that turned into a table, so we always ate sitting around the couch by lifting up the coffee table. And our house is very modestly sized. It's 750 square feet. So I thought the only way to be able to have a coffee table without feeling epically squished would be to take down the home office. Getting board approval here in New York City is a little difficult. So I manifested that happening, and then the pandemic happened. And I completely forgot about it, flew to Montana. And then when I was in Montana in the summer, I was like, oh, this is a perfect time to get that home office taken down. I called around, it was going fantastic. My manifestation budget was $5,000 or less, and I got all the quotes in for $9,770. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so coming true. I submitted it to the board, and they said, in order for this to get passed, you have to have an architect make drawings and get 2 permits. The cost comes to $10,000 for those 2 items, bringing the whole project to $15,000. Now guys, $15,000 just so you can sit around and eat at a kitchen table. Did I cry in my purse? Absolutely. I was sitting by the river, cry. I put all that effort and it didn't even turn out. Or at least that's what I thought. When me and the kids got back from Montana, guess what my beloved husband had done? He had rearranged the living room furniture and placed a dining room table next to the windows. This is a microcosm of how much our mind sees what it wants to see, sees things not going well. Have you ever tried to do something and you just feel like you're epically failing and so you stop? But maybe your dreams were just starting to bud, break through the soil, flower, and you had given up on them. Or maybe, like me, they had already materialized in your universe and you didn't even notice them. This is why I think writing down your manifestation is so important, because it clarifies what you're manifesting. And second, if you forget, if you think it's not showing up for you, you can go back and read what you wrote. And you might find, just like me, that your mind had been playing tricks on you and changed the manifestation in mid-air. So this is my second time doing this manifestation, and I have you guys to thank. So when it shows up in my reality, I will leave it and pin it in the comments below, how long it took and what showed up for what price. And until next time, my darling earthlings, ciao. Okay, Henry, I need you. I need you, my little Henry boy. Come on, you wonderful, wonderful plant.